is Ramon, editor of Smart Hustle magazine. We're at South by Southwest 2017 in Austin, Texas, and we're at the Dell Experience. Eric Day with Dell, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Ramon, for having me.
Awesome. So Eric, we're at South by Southwest. Dell has been a part of South by for many years.
Yep.
I've been here for like 10 zillion years.
Yeah. Well, we like having you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you like about South by? Give us your overview of South by. What's so important for you?
You know, what's so different about South by than any other music festival is that it's truly interactive, and we bring in kind of what's new out in the world, and technology is being one of those, and how technology influences kind of this more music and film, and how do we bring that forward? And the other thing that we really do well is we really bring forward the small business community, because it's really the small businesses that are really moving all this stuff forward. And the reason that I love it so much is that I get to actually interact with our own customers. And we actually had some of our salespeople here actually yesterday, and our customers were so interested in talking to them and being like, oh my gosh, you're really who I speak to when I call up Dell? They're like, oh, you're real, you actually work in Austin. And to have that experience where they can actually, it brings to life what we do for our customers, and the way that, you know, our small business customers don't have the resources, the infrastructure to have IT managers and all this other stuff. So we try to bring that experience to them. And so by having experiences like here, we're able to kind of make sure that those our small business customers can have those conversations.
Awesome. And I think it is interesting that Dell was so much more about products. I mean, you have the Dell XPS and a whole other suite of products and services. But when I think of Dell, I do think beyond just the products. Is that important for you? Do people know we're not more than just a tablet or a notebook or whatever?
Absolutely. I mean, the great thing about Dell is that we really are a kind of end-to-end solution provider for our customers. So, I mean, even if you need extra service, or if you need extra security, if you need the ability to understand, okay, if I grow my company from 5 employees to 50 employees in the next year, what does that mean for my technology? We can advise all of that support that you'll need, and we even have expert salespeople within my organization that, depending on how complex the ask is, we give you the right service and support based on that kind of expertise that you need.
And so if there's ever a problem, there won't be, this is the guy you want to speak to. Call him today. And you and the Dell organization comes across hundreds of thousands, probably millions, bazillions of small businesses on an annual basis.
That's right.
Any advice or tips? Talk to that person who's starting up. We've come through so many startups today, Eric. Well, you know, in general, I know it's a big question, but they're starting out their business. I don't know, any top things that come to mind? Here's what you got to do, the top 2, 3, or one thing.
Well, I think the biggest thing is that we know that technology is not, you know, what you think about when you go to bed at night, right? You think about how you're going to get your next customer. You think about what your next product is. So number one is, no question is a dumb question, right? Our sales guys are there to ask you, to answer any question that you might have. You know, I know that, for instance, and I'd say the number 2 thing is that the big buzzword in technology right now is the cloud, right? Some people really are accepting the cloud. Some people are afraid of the cloud. Guess what? You might not know what the cloud even is.
There are people like that, Eric.
Yeah, and that's okay. And we'll answer those questions, and we'll let you know what you'll need to be able to access it, what it means for the future of technology in your company, etc. Number 3 is security is important, right? I mean, the breadth and the backbone of your company is your customer base. It's your IP. You need to make sure that it's secured. You need to make sure that it's backed up. We're going to do everything to protect you, to vault it, to put extra bolts, extra locks, anything that you need in order to make sure that your business is protected. Because we know that's an important aspect of making sure that your business grows. And finally, the last thing I'll add is access to capital.
That's a big thing. That's a very
big thing. And while we're not a bank, we're an IT company. What we do is we try to do everything possible to provide lines of credit and to provide financing, so that if you're needing more technology than what you originally thought, we'll work with you on figuring out ways to pay for that, so that you can make sure that your capital is going to find that next customer, going to find that next product, that next innovation. We'll worry about making sure that we can finance your technology for you.
Wow. So from South by Southwest 2017 in Austin, Texas, at the amazing Dell Experience, this is like the guy who leads Dell's efforts in reaching small businesses. And I'm Ramon, editor of Smart Hustle magazine. Eric, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me. Have a great South by.